Never had time for it, never really asked the questions. I learnt my lessons, there's no exceptions. We all get stuck here sometimes. You made up your mind again, never really asked the questions. A faulty connection has left you unstable. We all get stuck here sometimes, and I hope it takes us all night. G'day everyone, welcome to the tutorial for Clarkson by Sly Withers. This is the second time I'm recording this video because the last time there were some technical issues. So hopefully I'll explain it better this time around anyway. This has been probably the hardest song I've ever had to figure out. I did message the lads to try and see if they could help me, and they did give me the tuning, which I was very grateful for, and you'll see why very shortly. But before we get into it, make sure you hit like, hit subscribe. If you've got any tutorial requests at all, just leave a comment down below and I will do my best to get around to it. Make sure you go and listen to my music as well. That would be greatly appreciated. I've been doing it for a little bit now, so I would love to have some extra support wherever I can. Let's just jump into Clarkson by Sly Withers. Alright, so I've decided to push up a little bit closer on the guitar for this one because we're probably going to need the extra space, I would say. The first thing in this song is the tuning. So the tuning is D, A, E, A, C sharp, E. So altogether it sounds like this. Now it might sound a little bit rough like that, but that's because I've noticed that the D string needs to be a little bit flat for it to sound right with the chords. And yeah, if you tune it all the way to D bang on, then it's going to be a little bit funky. So the top D string is a little bit flat. To get into that tuning, you got to tune up a few of the pegs. So I would do it with fresh strings, otherwise you will break them like I did. So to get into explaining the verse, I don't really know the chords. I just know the positions and the strumming pattern and things like that. So I will do my best to describe, but it could get a little bit messy along the way. So our verses center around this progression. So I'm going to, technically they're all verses, but I'm going to try and explain it as verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. So start off with, all frets are relative to the capo. So this would be fret 5, fret 4. So 5 on what was the D string, 4 on the G. I'm going to call the strings what they're usually called just for the sake of the argument. Now to strum, or to pick even, we are doing A, D, G, D, A, D, G, D. So that makes up your first chord. Then we move to putting our index finger on fret 4 of the E and becomes. From here, we slide up to 6 on the E, 7 on the D and G, and then we go back to what is 2, 2 on the E and the A, and then 4 on the D. So that technically makes up the first part of the verse. Then it goes into what I want to call the chorus, which is we all get stuck here sometimes. Okay, so verse all together. You made up your mind again, never really asked the questions. I learnt my lessons, there's no exceptions. Chorus, which is open on the E string, 5 on the A and 5 on the D. Then we've got 4 on the E, 4 on the A, open on the rest. And then 2 on the E and 2 on the A. So that's verse 1 and verse 2 are the same. We all get stuck here sometimes. Now after the first verse, he goes, we're on 2 and 2 on the E and A. So you do a strum of that, a strum down, and add your pinky to fret 4 on the A. Take it off, strum again, and then open into the verse strumming pattern again. Now verse 2 is the exact same. Made up your mind again, never really asked the questions, faulty connections left you unstable. Chorus. We all get stuck here sometimes, and I hope it takes us all night. And then just straight back into the verse strumming pattern for verse 3. Now here they start to strum it. So walk a straight line again, never really asked the questions, this fucking depression has left you unstable. So, verse 3, we're strumming it. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. And then going into chorus 3, we slightly change our chords. So we are now playing open on the E, 5 on the A, and 2 on the D. Then we keep our index finger where it is. Ring finger goes to fret 4 on the E, 4 on the A, and then still 2 on the D. And then we play the one that we're playing in the verse, which is 2 on the E, 2 on the A, 4 on the D. So that would be like, left you lonely, we all get stuck here sometimes, and I hope it takes us all night. I'll stay till you feel alright, 'cause we all get stuck here sometimes. And then we go into what's the bridge. Now the bridge is the same as the choruses for 1 and 2, if you remember. So it's just this one, this one, and this one. Now what we're doing is just straight up and down, down and up strums. And I wanna tell you what it's like to feel at home. I don't think someone like you should be alone again. They don't know you like I do or under. When we get to this bit, it slightly changes again. We go to this chord for understand, and then for all in your head, we're back to this one, which is 2, 2, 4, open. Understand, it's all in your head. This chord we only use twice, here and then just before the outro. It is 2 on the D and 3 on the B, open rest of the strings. So, where are we? we'll go. Or understand, it's all in your head. Now we go into a little lead lick, which I'm pretty sure goes like this. We've got. Okay, all together. Let's try and explain that without confusing the shit out of you. So, slide to 5 on the D, 4 on the D, 2 on the D, and then we go 2 into 4, back to 2, hammer on 4, pull off, and then, so that's all on the G. Then 4 into 5 again on the D. So that first rotation would be. Then we go into second rotation, which is 4 into 5, 4, 2, 2 into 4 on the G, then 7 on the G, then 11 on the G. So the second rotation. Then we go slide into 5 on the D, 4, single on 2 on the D, and then we go into our chords again that we've played just before. So the last bit. Someone. So hopefully that explains that little lead lick quite nicely. Then we've got the outro section. We end on that chord. Someone take me home. I feel it in my skin and out my bones. Whether it's a night shift in Clarkson or a thorn in your side, every rose in the garden needs some time with a hose to feel fine. So, last part, we have this chord. So we've got 4-4-2, 2-2-4. Then we've got this one, which is open 5-2, 2-2-4. Then we play it as just the 2-2 open. And then we go, whether it's a night. So all we're doing is 2, up to 4-4 with a little sort of palm mute, and then back into this chord. Back into 2-2-4. Oh, sorry, 4-4-2, 2-2-4. That one, 4-4-2, and then just 2-2. And then we do that same little lead lick that we played just before, after verse 1 or chorus 1, where we go down on 2 and 2, finger onto 4 on the A for one strum. Take it off, strum again, and then open on the top 2 strings. And that's how it ends. So all together, that last little bit one more time, coming out of the solo. Someone take me home. I feel it in my skin and out my bones. Whether it's a night shift in Clarkson or a thorn in your side, every rose in the garden needs some time with a hose to feel fine. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to play Clarkson by Sly Withers. If you enjoyed this tutorial, leave a like, hit subscribe, leave any tutorial requests that you want me to do in the comments down below. Go and listen to some of my tracks, I would greatly appreciate it. If you're still watching, thank you very much. I truly appreciate all the support I get on this channel. I'll see you at the next tutorial. Cheers.